Yo, we're back. What up? What's going on, everybody? I'm here to go over the recap of Sunday's games and talk about Monday's games. All right. So first off, here's my codes. Don't use these codes. Use the link in my description. Somebody used my RIPS code the other day. I got a free pack. That was pretty dope. Use this code. This code works. LTDZIPC. Use this code and you get a free pack. You don't even have to put a credit card in. Rips by Triumph. Fanatics is pretty cool. But I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth on Fanatics. They have some good promos. So you could bet $20 a day and get $50 bonus every day. They also have this really new promo code where you get $200 a day for 10 days straight on top of your bet. If you bet 200, but I don't know. So those are promo codes you don't use with my code. I don't know. Use my code if you want, but those are pretty good. So maybe skip that one. Skip my code on that one. Get Onyx. I don't know. Onyx is kind of cool. Give me some love on Onyx. Bet 10 and get 50. Use that 50 bucks, put it on one of my plays that's coming up, all right? Okay, cool. Let's jump into it. And my link is in the description for Onyx. Okay, today wasn't a bad day. We went 2 for 3. If you got paid out, Plum got injured, so I hope you got paid out, for that. But I did, so I hope you did too. All right, let's talk about it. So first off, I put in this slip, right? Sabrina to get 2 threes, Miles to get 1 3, Paige to get 1 3. I saw Sabrina wasn't going to hit it. I saw they were up by 20 in the fourth, so I cashed out and took my $10 back. I turned around and put that on Citron for 1 3, Miles for 1 3, and Paige for 1 3, and we hit. And guys, that was my original play. You can see it right here. My original ticket was Citron for 1, Paige for 1, Miles for 1. I cashed that out, and I was like, you know what? Why bet on Citron when Sabrina is, known to make threes? So I canceled this ticket and I bet this ticket. This ticket didn't hit, of course. I cashed out and at least got 10 bucks back. I went over here and I was like, I think it's going to hit. Boom, it hit. So shouldn't have changed my mind on that one. But I kind of recouped. I actually broke even since I did this. I made my money back from this. So yeah, unfortunately, that sucked. Okay, the assist plays, Citron for 3 assists and Atkins for 3 assists. We hit both of those. Nice. And then right here, Shakira Austin for 15 points and Plum for 16 points. I got paid out for that. It wasn't a big payout, but Plum got injured in I think she got injured in the first. I was watching the game. She got injured in the first, but then they brought her back for the second, took her out. I don't know. I can't remember, but I got paid back for that, so that was pretty cool. Fanatics does that. Fanatics got some good promos. So you could use my code, bet 20 and get 100. Or you can do the other promos they got without my code. So 2 for 3, overall not bad. All right. What I would suggest to you guys when I pick these picks, you can follow my slips exactly, but you also could just pick players that I pick and pick plays that I pick and pair them how you want. If you look overall historically, even my last game, Saturday, I picked 7 out of 8 correct picks. So the only one I missed was Asia. So, same here. If we look at my picks today, or from Sunday, I missed 1 pick. Technically, Plum got injured, so maybe that was a missed pick. But I've been giving you guys about 7 or 8 picks, and every single one's hitting. I know I'm dropping the odds on some of them, but, take them as my slips or do something different. All right, let's keep going, man. I'm rambling. Okay, so for Monday, this is what I got. All right, I got Jade Melbourne to get two plus threes, and I'm not that confident in this. As you can see, I bet $8 on it. because I just want to see if it hits. I honestly, I'm not that confident. So I don't know. Y'all watch with me. Comment on it if you think I did it. Comment if you think we hit it. All right, check it out. I'll show you why I like her. So Jade. So for one, the Storm just got announced that they are eliminated from the playoffs. They're in the bottom of the league. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're done for the season, right? Two, Johnson is out. It looks like she's questionable. I think they're not going to play her. I really don't think they're going to play her. I highly, highly doubt it. So, besides that, Jade is like a bench player if you look at her, right? I think she comes off the bench, but um, she hasn't played too much. 29 minutes, 30. If you look at her minutes, they kind of been going up, but maybe she's not a bench player, but she doesn't play a ton of minutes. She's hit or miss. I guess she's been getting more and more playing time. But the reason why I like her for 2 threes, and I'm not that confident in it, was that she just went for four. She shot 12 threes last game, and she made four of them. She is coming out. She will be firing threes. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. She's going to come out firing threes. And I guarantee she's going to have the ball more if Johnson is out. But this isn't something she hits on the regular. So that's why I'm not very confident in it. And to get two, I mean, maybe take her for one. And I was going to do like a 3-point play with like three different players hitting one 3-pointer, but I'm just not confident in that. So I said, you know what? Screw it. Let's put $8 on it and watch and see if she hits. It is plus money. So we're just going to watch and see if it hits. Head to head, she did not hit this. In fact, she only put up 1 3. And the defense is number 1 from the 3-point line on defending this area. So that tells you a lot. This isn't that confident of a play. So I'm not going to talk about it much more. She did hit 4 against the tempo, but they are way worse guarding from 3-point. So I don't know. This is kind of me playing, taking a guess here. I put $7-8 on it. So I put lucky 777 just to see if we hit. Thought it'd be interesting. Kind of testing my theory that she's gonna come out and fire a bunch of threes. So, but I wouldn't suggest putting your money on this one. All right, unless you just want to gamble. I mean, that's what we're doing here. This play I like a lot. This is my mini lock. I have Jordan Canada. This is all the Atlanta Dream. All right. Jordan Canada for 6+ assists, Alicia Gray for 2 assists, and Angel Reese for 8 rebounds. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of reasons why I like this one. So WNBA games tomorrow. I'll tell you why I like this play, right? You have Dream against the tempo. The tempo are not that great. WNBA standings. Let's see where everyone's at, and I'll show you why I like this. Okay. All right. The Dream here are number 2 in the Eastern Conference. Right? They are battling for that number 1 spot. I think they're number 6 or 7 in the running for playoffs. So everyone's battling for that like number 7th and 8th. Well, nobody wants 8th, right? Let me see. Full standings. But they're number 2 in the East. Anyway, I don't know how the hell I just saw it recently. But anyway, what I'm trying to say here is tempo are pretty much done. They're most likely not going to hit the playoffs. The Dream, however, are fighting for playoff position. Not only that, number 7 and 8, I think they're all like 1 or 2 games away from each other. So the Dream really want to move up in that position. So that's why I think they're going to be playing pretty hard. They want to win this game, and the tempo don't give a crap. But the tempo they still could make the playoffs, I believe. They're not eliminated yet. So they're still going to go out and play, but I definitely see these guys passing the ball getting rebounds early, and securing the win. They are favored. I just hope it's not like such a blowout that they pull everybody for the fourth. That's been happening to me lately, and I'm like, damn, I just don't get that in the WNBA. I feel like I don't see that as much as the NBA. In the NBA, I don't see that as much. All right, let's check out why I like these plays. All right, so assists. We're going to Jordan, Canada, and we're taking her for 6 assists. I like her on that because she averages 8 per game. Head to head, she's hit this all 3 times she's played the tempo. If you look at the defense, they look pretty good here inside the 3-point line, but as far as outside and underneath the basket, they're pretty crappy. And so she has 52% of her assists down here and from out here, right? So that's 85% of her assists come from right underneath the basket or beyond the 3-point line. And right here, they are 7th in the league and 15th in the league for these. So I like her at 6 assists. If you look at this on the season, I mean, look, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 times she hasn't hit this. 9 times, right? Out of all the games she's played, it's a 71% hit rate. Last 10 games, it's a 90% hit rate. So players in a similar situation have hit this. So I like Canada at 6 assists. Then we're taking Gray for 2 assists. We've taken this a few times, and she has hit. This is a repeat bet. I believe this is number 3 that we've done this. Again, same type of thing, right? Defense, I've showed you what they are for assisting zones, and then the player. She's getting 77 of her assists from either right below the basket or out beyond the 3-point line. So that's where I think we have the most luck. But look, also she's getting 9% of her assists from each side. 18% are over here on each side. They're 15th in the league for assists from there. So it's probably her standing there, feeds it to somebody down here, and they shoot it. So I like this as well. If you look on the season, she's only missed this, 8 times. In the last 20 games, she's at 90%. Last 10 games, 100%. Right? 100% she's hit this. So I like this play. Alicia Gray, 2 assists. And then we needed to add something to try to make this worth money. We got plus money after we added Angel Reese for 8 rebounds. Hopefully that wasn't stupid. Because I don't know, I'm always worried about her. But what I did was I dropped her line extremely low. I mean, she's set at 12 rebounds. So we dropped her all the way down to 8 rebounds. I mean, if she doesn't get this, I'll be shocked. Look at that. If she doesn't get 8 rebounds, I will be shocked. She's hit this 97% of the time. One game she didn't hit this line, and that's because she played 20 minutes. Why? I don't know. Maybe she got injured. But look, I like that. I like this a lot. So she should get her 8 rebounds. She should definitely get 8 rebounds. The only thing that worries me a little bit is Tempo have Naraya Sabali back. She's back in rotation. She was injured, and she's back. So I still think Reese hits this line. The Tempo aren't going to care as much. The coach, the organization knows they're done. I think Reese goes out here and gets 8 rebounds. So head to head, she hit this all 3 times. Let's go back real quick to Gray for assists. 2 assists, head to head. She hit this all 3 times. So I like this play a lot. This is my mini lock. So I put 40 on it to win 90. It's plus money. All right, let's go to our next play. This is my my big money play, which I only got a little more on it than the other one, but Man, I've been struggling with these plays. The other day I did the Diamond Miller play. She missed by one. Yesterday or today, the Plum play that missed. Asia Wilson with Miles, that missed. So I've been struggling with this points play a little bit, but I don't think it's my fault. So I'm trying again. I'm going for this again. If this doesn't hit, maybe I need to get back to 3-pointers. Those used to be my bread and butter. All right, we're taking Angel Reese for 13 points, and we're taking Alicia Gray for 15 points. Again, the reasons I told you. Also, Mabry looks like she's going to be out. I don't think she's great defensively, but I don't know. I just can see these two players hitting this line. So again, we got Reese for 13 points. Dropped her line down to 13. If you look on the season, she had a rough start to the season, but the last 20 games, she's hit this 80% of the time. Last 10 games, 80% of the time. These two games, this one she didn't play much, and this one, I'm not sure what happened. But head to head, she has hit this line 2 out of the 3 times. 2 out of the 3 times. The opposing defense, they're terrible down below the basket, and she shoots 85% of the time down here. It does worry me about Sabali being back in, but again, I think Atlanta needs this win, and Tempo really doesn't. So we're going Angel Reese, 13 points. Then we are taking Gray for 16 points. 15 points. Gray for 15 points. And boom, drop that line all the way down to there. On the season, she hits this very consistently. 6 times she hasn't made 15 points. Last 20 games, 85%. Last 10 games, 90%. Head to head, she's hit this all 3 times, right? Players in her similar caliber, 80% of the time hit this line. Again, we know what the defense looks like. As a player, she shoots almost 80% from beyond the 3 and right below the basket, and they are terrible in those areas. So we like that a lot. Alicia Gray, 15 points. Let's look at Angel Reese real quick for her points. 13 points. Yeah, that's not great. Hit rate, players in her similar situation. But again, I think they need it more. So we're taking Angel Reese for 13 points. And I put 2 bets on this one. I left the ID in there so you guys can see. I'm betting 2 slips. God, those IDs look very similar. 318, 295, 318, 290. Yeah. Just want to make sure it didn't look like, what the hell? All right, cool. That's what we got here. That's what we're going with. I don't have a single player slip. If you were to look at anybody, I was taking a look at Howard. And I was only looking at Howard for points and threes. So I think I had bumped her line down to 15%. And then for threes, I bumped her down to 3. Now, I like her for threes, but I don't like her for 4 threes. I just don't like her for 4 threes. Head to head, she's hit that twice out of 3 times. I would like her at 3 threes. Because look, the defense is 13% out here beyond the 3-point line, and she shoots 63% from out there. So I do like her for threes. We'll see. I might throw in a 3-point play. I don't know. If you guys comment and you guys want that play, let me know. If I do, I think I'll take Howard for 2.5. This is what I was looking at earlier. And Jade maybe for 1. I don't know. I don't think that's too bad. Anyway, that's what we got. Let me run back through them real quick because I don't have a recap. Recap. 2 plus 3s for Jade. Not too confident in that. It's kind of a fun little bet. For a mini lock, I got Canada for 6+ assists, Gray for 2+ assists, Reese for 8+ rebounds. My main lock, I got Angel Reese for 13 points, Gray for 15 points. Oh, I almost forgot. Guys. I'm putting money on the money line. Money on the money line for Chicago Sky to win. Again, the reason I'm doing that, and look, these odds are almost plus money. I think this is going to change. Because when I bet on that, they just had announced that Johnson was questionable, right? And then they just announced that these guys are eliminated from the playoffs. I think the Sky take this one. Head to head, they've only played one time and the Sky won. So if you go here to one of the Sky players, if you go head to head, the Sky won. So I'm taking Chicago Sky for the money line. I think they win this. I think they definitely win this game. All right. That's what I got for y'all. I went way too long today. Sign up for some of my codes. Bet 10, get 50. Take that and put it on the money line. Right? Maybe put 25 on the money line and put 25 on this play. All right, that's it. That's all I got. We rocking with it. We out.